And today we are interviewing non-Japanese people here in Bondi Beach about confidence. Is there something that people often compliment you on? What do you think your best qualities are then? If someone asked you to rate your own attractiveness, charm, and also personality, what score would you give yourself?
Yeah.
How do you think you can be a better version of yourself in the near future? Hello everyone, how are you guys going? 皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか？今日も可能性無限大 This is タロサックということで、今日の動画では外国人に聞いたあなたの魅力は何点ですか？というテーマでやっていきたいと思います。皆さん自信持ちたいですよね。ちなみに皆さんは自分自身のスコア10点満点中何点ですかと言われたらなんて答えますか？おそらくですね、日本人ってやっぱいくらか謙遜する文化があるので、いくら自分に少しですね自信があったとしても結構低めなスコアをつけがちなところってあるのかなと。これやっぱりYouTube のインタビュー動画とか見ててもそうですし、今までテレビ番組の街頭インタビューとか見ててもやっぱ思うところありますね。ただ外国人、特にウエスタンの方ってすごく自分に自信ありそうな感じするじゃないですか。今日はここについてインタビューしていきたいと思うんです。他人から見た自分の良いと思うところとか、自分の長所は何ですかっていきなり道端で聞かれて、皆さんなんて答えるのか。英語も学びながら同時に外国人の価値観も学べる動画になっていると思いますので、ぜひ最後まで見ていただけたらと思います。僕のチャンネルでは様々なトピックに関する外国人へのインタビュー動画ですとか、英語学習に関するコンテンツを毎週配信しております。見るだけで頭の中がグローバル化すること間違いなし。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。ということで今日も早速行きましょう。 Where are you from?
I'm from here.
From Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is a Saturday afternoon and you're having a day off today. What do you usually do?
I work in the finance industry for a investment fund. I help to raise capital for people to invest in the fund.
Okay, it sounds like a very good job. Very good job where, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah,
I suppose so.
Yeah. It's a sales job, so the sky's the limit.
Yes, the sky's the limit. That's what I always say in my channel. The sky is the limit. Okay, so this is a random thing, but I am from Japan, and we make contents where we can find contrasting cultures.
Yeah.
And today we are interviewing non-Japanese people here in Bondi Beach about confidence. Well, in a good way and a bad way, Japanese people tend to be very, very humble. So if I ask them to rate their confidence level, or if I ask them to rate their attractiveness, they'll probably say 4 or 5 out of 10 if they're feeling a bit higher.
Yeah.
So I want to see how non-Japanese people talk about themselves. So my first question is going to be like this. Is there something that people often compliment you on?
Some people might think I'm good. Yeah, I get a lot of compliments about how I interact with people.
How you interact with the people?
Because that's my job, to interact with people, and whenever I've done a job, it's always been that part of the job that people say I do well.
Okay. So you know how to communicate with the people, even with the friends or even with potential customers, clients?
Try to.
Yeah, try to. Okay. So about your opinion now.
Yeah.
What do you think are your best qualities?
I'd say growth mindset and growth orientation. Obsession with learning.
Yeah. Obsession with the learning.
Yeah, always learning. Love to.
It's very important.
Absorb information and knowledge. And then I'd just say. I actually just say those two. Yeah. Those are my two.
So for a majority of people, your job sounds very good, but you said you have an obsession of learning. So do you still keep learning about something?
Yeah.
Do you spend
hours
money
a
on
day?
it?
Yeah.
Hours a day?
Yeah, I'm listening to podcasts in the morning at gym.
Yeah.
On the commute to work.
Yeah.
Commute back at lunchtime.
Yeah.
I just think that the more you know, the more you learn, the more you can relate to people.
True.
The more you can talk about. You just never know what doors will open.
Yeah.
And it's just the growth, the obsession with growth and becoming better and more. I only got one life.
Yeah.
So,
true.
That's just how I see one of the key kind of ways of doing well in life is just to continue learning.
I mean, I assume that that's what people have to do if they want to be successful, because everyone has 24 hours. So, and everyone's pretty busy.
I think everything is a skill that can be learned.
Yeah, true.
There's almost nothing that someone can't do. It's just a matter of learning how to do it. So, yeah, it's just a solution mindset.
Yeah, true.
So I think Japanese people, any people can do whatever they want. It's just taking the steps to get there.
Yeah, unless you want to run 100 meters in 10 seconds.
Well,
yeah, that's difficult. But
yes, I agree. We all have limits.
Yeah.
You might not be the best in the world at something, but you can always get better.
Yeah,
You might come up against your limit, but just the journey of getting better is the reward in itself.
Completely agree with you, because I always say that everyone is busy, but you need to use time efficiently to learn skills. So like you said, going to the gym, but while you're working out, you listen to something and learn at the same time. When you're commuting, you learn with the books or with the ears. You can do so many things. So
100%.
Okay, so the main question, if you were asked to rate your confident level out of 10, what would it be?
Probably 7.
7. Oh,
Well, it can always get better.
yeah.
Can always increase. I think it's a ongoing process. I think everyone's self-conscious to some degree.
Yeah.
I think that's human nature.
Yeah. How do you think you achieve 10 then?
I don't think I have to achieve 10. I think I just keep on going because I think the 10 keeps on moving.
Yeah.
The 10 keeps on
True.
going, so I'll get better.
Yeah.
You might think I'm a 9, but then you'll learn something about yourself or something new that you're not confident in. I suppose if you're a 10, you're probably not moving forward and you're not trying hard enough things.
That's
and
so
you're
true.
not growing enough.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll ever get to a 10.
And you don't have to be a 10.
It's a moving marker.
Yeah. I can't say more than I agree with you, because I completely understand what you're saying. I feel the same. I want to achieve 10, but at the same time, I feel like I don't have to achieve 10, because it's always when you get close to 8, your 9's higher than before, and when you get to close to 9, your 10's are higher. So
Yeah, I agree.
that was a beautiful opinion. Thank you very much for sharing.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What country are you from?
From the United Kingdom,
From United Kingdom. Which part of United Kingdom are you from?
Birmingham,
Birmingham. So England.
England, yeah.
How old are you?
24.
24. What have you been doing in Australia?
I came here Tuesday.
Hey?
I'm on a holiday visa.
Oh, really?
I had a 417, but it took too long. I got impatient and just came here.
Yeah, 417 means is that working holiday visa, is it?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
I
work
see,
holiday
I
visa.
see. So 24 years old, lived in England. Why did you decide to come to, another country?
To avoid the winters, the UK winters.
Okay.
Get some sun.
Yeah, this is much better, hey?
Yeah, definitely.
So in this video, I am interviewing non-Japanese people about confidence. Because in a good way, bad way, we Japanese tend to be, I would say, too humble sometimes. Even you're confident about yourself, if someone asks you to rate yourself, maybe they would say 4, 3, whatever out of 10. I want to see how non-Japanese people answer or rate themselves, because it seems like they are more confident than we are. Is there something that people often compliment you on?
Yes, I think my eyes. Yeah.
Your eyes.
Yeah.
Blue as. Blue as, eh?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. Do you get that color? Did you get that color from your mom or dad?
From my dad's side, yeah.
From your dad. I've heard that from one of my European friends. I've heard that even your mom and dad don't have blue eyes. So people sometimes get blue eyes. Is that correct?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. How did that happen?
I'm not sure, yeah.
You're not sure?
Nah.
Yeah, because one of my friends have beautiful blue eyes. And I asked the same question. They're like, oh, actually my mom and dad don't have this color eyes. So I was like, maybe one of them cheated. I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay. And so now about your opinion. What do you think your best qualities are then?
I'd say I take some time out to find out what people need, and I always try and help them in that way.
I see.
So a bit of a caretaker, a bit of a people pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
Try and help people in that way.
Do you try to do that, or do you naturally?
I think I naturally do that, yeah. Naturally, yeah.
Okay, so you got a good education from your mum and dad and personality. Take over personality from your mum and dad.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. So here is a main question of this video. If you were asked to rate your attractiveness, charm, And what is it? Personality out of 10. What score would you give yourself?
I'd say overall looks probably a 6. I mean, I put a bit of timber on.
Okay, 6.
Yeah.
What's
a
happening?
6.
How do you think you can be 10?
10. Be here long enough, get in the sun, more steps, lose some weight.
Okay.
Get in the gym, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit more body confident, you know.
Okay, that's why you didn't have a chance in England.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it slowly got worse in England.
Okay.
Now here it's like everyone gets up at 6. I'm gonna join that wagon.
Yeah.
Start running, get a bit healthier, fitter.
Yeah,
Start
true.
feeling that self-love again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and I hope your working holiday journey will be perfect one in Australia.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
What country are you from?
I'm from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yes.
Okay, and you were born and raised in New Zealand?
Yes, born and raised, just moved to Australia a few months ago, actually.
Okay. I think New Zealand is such a beautiful country. Why did you decide to move here?
New Zealand is a beautiful country and I do love it, but it's a lot smaller than Australia, so
Yeah.
there's a lot more opportunities over here.
see.
Yeah.
I've heard that from people from New Zealand that it's as expensive as Australia, but the payment is lower than Australia. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah,
Okay.
I would say it's very similar in expenses.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little bit more expensive in New Zealand, but yeah, we do get paid a lot less. So
Okay.
it's tougher, yeah.
Well, it's interesting because I don't have many chance to talk to people from New Zealand, but you have a slight New Zealand accent. Yeah, because all the time I talk to Australian people,
Yeah.
and I know that they have an Australian accent. Well, I might have a bit of Australian accent because I've been here for 10 years, but yeah, it's a beautiful accent. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Okay. So, what do you do for career?
I'm a presenter / sports reporter.
I see. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like an amazing job.
Yeah, it's a fun job. I love it.
Yeah.
My dream job, yeah.
Very interesting. Okay, so I am a content creator from Japan, and I make videos where we talk about like cultural contrast and all that. And today I'm asking people about their confidence. First question: is there something that people often compliment you on?
Well, funnily enough,
Yeah.
a lot of people do compliment me on my confidence. Quite
Your
often,
confidence?
actually, yeah.
You're the perfect person then.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes, I am.
Where do you think you can get the confidence?
I think I was born very confident.
Born this way?
Yeah, I was born this way. Haven't always been this way. I had a few life struggles where it really knocked my confidence massively. But then I found it again a couple of years ago, and it's just kind of, I've gone back to myself.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, the life is up and down.
Yeah.
But if you conquer the bottom, and you'll be more confident, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel, I experienced that too. Okay, so you're very confident. That's
Yes.
good.
Yeah,
And
I'd say
now about your opinion. So, what do you think your best qualities are? I know you have so many good qualities, but
My best qualities, I would say my integrity. Integrity, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Yep. And kind.
kindness.
Kind,
You're, You're very kind.
Yes.
I think so.
I would never do anything intentionally to hurt someone. Ever.
And you're very, cooperative? Because, I asked you on the street, and you're like straight away,
Yeah, no.
I help you. So
Sure.
that's kind.
Yeah.
That's very kind.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, okay. All right, so here is the main question. I know you had up and down in life. I know you're confident about yourself. If someone asked you to rate your own attractiveness, charm, and also personality, what score would you give yourself? Out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to give myself a 10 because if I'm not my biggest fan, then who's going to be?
That's so true.
Why would I be harsh on myself? I do like myself as a person,
Yeah.
so I'm going to give myself a 10.
You gotta love yourself first.
Exactly.
Yeah, before you love someone.
Yeah, and that's my own personal opinion. Other people can have their own opinions, but for myself, how I view myself, I love myself, so it's going to be a 10.
See, this is Bondi Beach. There are tons of people who are very confident, and you might be the number one.
Really? There we go again.
Were your parents very supportive when you're a kid?
Yeah. They thought I was going to be trouble when I grew up because I was so confident. Like,
Yeah.
my parents' friends would always tell them, you better watch out for that one.
Okay.
But,
Because I was gonna say, confidence maybe comes usually from their parents. If your parents are like very supportive,
Yeah.
if they compliment you on so many times, like, oh, you can do it, you'll be an amazing person.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be confident, but even before that, you're confident.
yeah, no, I did grow up with very supportive parents. So,
Yeah.
they encouraged it.
Yeah, that's good. What if someone asks you, how do you think you can be a better person or you can be more confident you can be greater, what do you think you need to do?
About me personally, or
Yeah.
if someone else wanted to be more confident?
You personally.
Me personally,
How do you think you can be a better version?
a better version
Yeah, better version of yourself.
of me. Probably just working on all the things that I disappoint myself in.
Oh,
Like
I
if
see.
there's things where I go, I should have done that, or I shouldn't have done that, just consistently working on myself
Yeah.
and making myself proud.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, what a beautiful answer and confidence we see. Thank you very much.
You're
It was
welcome.
good. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Good chat.
What country are you from?
The United States.
United States. Well, this is Australia.
It is.
What have you been up to?
I just got to Sydney yesterday from New Zealand.
Oh, from New Zealand.
Yeah.
So, are you traveling at this moment?
I am. I've been traveling for the past few months, all throughout Asia and then
Okay.
New Zealand and here.
All right. So you're not living here.
No.
Okay. Somehow I see, well, in this country, I see many people from Europe, Asia, South American continent, but there are not many American people.
Really?
Yeah, who are settled down here.
Yeah.
What's happening? Is America so comfortable to stay?
I think people are very comfortable staying in America, but I would love to live in Australia.
Yeah.
I think if I could live in Australia or I had a job here, I would definitely move here. I love it. The work-life balance is is better here than in the States.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and also American English. I don't have many chance to hear American English, so because I'm a workaholic,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
don't really watch movies and all that.
Yeah.
So wow, here we are.
Here we are.
Okay. Right, so very random. I'm interviewing people about confidence.
Yeah.
Today, I want to see how American, this beautiful lady, talk about themselves and rate her,
Okay.
herself. Okay. So let me start with this question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something that people often compliment you on?
I would say my eyes.
Your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes are very blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I spoke to, I think he was from England, and he liked his eyes as well. Do your parents have that eye color as well?
My dad has blue eyes. My mom has like green.
Okay.
eyes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why I was gonna say it's a greenish as well.
Yeah, it's like green blue.
Yeah. I totally agree. I think once people see you, and straight away, wow, you have a beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you.
That's what you get all the time, right? Yeah.
Sometimes.
Because you do. What about personality-wise? Do you get any comments on that from people?
I mean, from traveling recently and like hearing this, I mean, in general, I feel like I'm a pretty kind
Yeah.
person. I'm very like social and open and very welcoming.
That's what
to
I was going to
people.
say.
Yeah.
You're very open.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I randomly stopped you on the street and you start, you're like, okay.
okay.
So that's very open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
that's a good one to have.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If he wants to make a good friends and if he wants to get a lot of opportunities,
Yeah.
that's important to be
Yes,
like
definitely.
that. Okay. On the other hand, well, that was the opinion from other people.
Yeah.
And now I want to ask about your opinion.
Uh-huh.
So, what do you think you're good at? What your best qualities are?
Ooh, best quality. I think I'm welcoming, and I like
welcoming,
that.
like you said,
Yes, and
Are you good at anything?
I mean, I'm good at traveling.
Traveling,
I'm good
yes.
at sports. I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
I'd say competitive, and just in general, like hang out with friends and just having fun.
But I think it's important to be able to say I'm good at traveling because so many people have things that they want to do in
Yeah.
life, but they hesitate
do it,
even before they jump into it.
Yeah, especially in the States. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
Really?
States, like it. Yeah, I left my job to travel, and that's not very common in the States.
Oh, really?
It's more common, definitely, in Australia.
Yeah. Is it difficult for you to have a long holiday in the US?
It is.
I've heard that.
Yeah, that's why I had to leave my job. If I wanted extended travel,
Yeah.
you have to leave your job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like Japan, yeah?
And so like I had to be confident in the sense that I had to be confident leaving my job and traveling this year.
And come back
And
to
come
a good
back.
job
Yes,
again.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the
Yes.
goal. Yeah, it's interesting because many European people, many Australian people, they can get a long holiday.
Yeah.
So I personally assumed before that, like the foreign people can have a long holiday and go to like 1 month holiday, 2 months holiday, which is impossible for most of Japanese people.
Yeah.
But I've noticed that in America,
Same.
it's quite difficult
Yeah,
to
it's
do
difficult.
that.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So here is the main question of this video. If you're asked to rate yourself about your attractiveness, charm, personality, whatever, out of 10, what score would you give?
Ooh, well, being in Bondi, everybody's very fit and very attractive.
Yeah.
So like,
This is very special place.
yeah, this is a very special place. So here, I feel less confident.
Okay,
I would
okay.
say, but in general, maybe 7.
7.
Yeah.
7 is quite high, I guess.
That's not, yeah.
Okay, generally 7. So you still have a 3 to improve.
Yeah.
Or you still have a room to improve. How do you think you can be a better version of yourself in the near future?
Just overall, not just like as in personality and looks and everything.
Anything.
Anything.
You can talk about anything.
Well, I definitely would like, because I've been traveling so much, I'm excited to go home and work out and just like be healthier and eat healthier. I love eating healthy, but traveling, it's really hard to eat healthy all the time. So that, and then also, I think getting in a routine and having a job again and just like more socializing will be nice. Yeah.
Right.
I think like to improve myself, I think like socially, like be able to, after all these travels, just go and tell everybody about them and, you know, like just about my experiences and, you know, just opening up more. I think traveling has helped me open up more.
Yeah.
I wasn't as open before. Yeah.
true.
And that helps with confidence.
Yeah. And I just it stuck in my head. You said you have less confidence when you are in Bondi Beach, and that's so like I feel that too. Like
Yeah.
I'm generally very confident, but when
Yeah.
I come here,
Everybody's beautiful.
everybody's beautiful. Everybody's like muscly, and I think you need to have like at least 30,000 followers to come to this place.
Yeah.
It's a magical place.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But I love this place. Okay, that was good, and I hope you will enjoy this beautiful weather, and hopefully you get the better job, even better job in the
I hope
US
so.
again.
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for your
Thank you.
cooperation.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
はい、ということで皆さんいかがでしたでしょうか。外国人も意外と繁忙なスコアつけるじゃんとか思いきや面白い意見結構ありましたよね。オーストラリア人男性の意見僕もかなりですねこう共感するところありました。もう自分が成長すればするほどその自分がこう求めるところのレベルも上がってから10点満点に行く必要がない。いや本当にその通りですよね。それからニュージーランドのお姉さんね自信満々でしたけども自分自身を自分が一番愛さなきゃって当たり前のようにこういう風に言ってるし、まあ、確かにそれその通りだと思う。でもなかなかそういう風にねポジティブに思いながら毎日生活できてる人って少ないと思いますから非常にかっこいいなという風に思いました。皆さんどうでしょうか。何かご意見などあればコメント欄でシェアしていただけたらと思います。最後になりましたがいつも僕の動画を見てくれてる皆さんに大事なお知らせです。いつも僕のチャンネルを見てくれてる皆さんに日頃の感謝を込めタロサックの公式 LINE ですね超大幅アップデートさせていただいております。英語が聞き取れる魔法のワーク英語動詞完全攻略英単語超暗記法今すぐ使える英語相槌フレーズ150選超頻出日常英会話フレーズ100選英語の語文型をもう一度分かりやすく間違うと危険な似ている英単語100選超現代風瞬間英作文100選漢詩完全マスター派生英語マスター100選これら10冊の僕のオリジナルの電子書籍過去に開催した LINE フレンド限定のライブコーチングに参加してくれた方に全てプレゼントさせていただいてたものなんですがこの度僕の公式 LINE ですね友達追加してくれた方全員にこれら全てプレゼントさせていただきます。それから現在新特典としてタロサックイングリッシュプレミアム瞬間英作文もこれプレゼントさせていただいております。中学英語の知識を使って文章を作る練習をすることができる問題が300問回答とともに掲載されてます。知識入れて知ってるだけじゃなくて使えるようになるためにものすごくトレーニングになるこれ教材です。ぜひこれらの特典受け取りたいという方はこちらもしくは概要欄の一番上にあります僕の公式 LINE ですねそちら友達追加していただいて文章化と3文字でメッセージを送ってください。文章化びっくりマークとか文章化くださいみたいに他の記号とか文字を含めるのではなくて文章化この3文字で僕の公式 LINE にメッセージを送ってください。そうすると今すぐ受け取ることができます。知ってるだけじゃなくてしっかりと使える知識ですねつけていきましょう。道でいきなりこう自分のいいところパッて答えられるのかっこいいなって自分もめちゃめちゃこう自信満々に自分最高ですって言いたいなってみんなこうハキハキ喋ってるからもう見てて気持ちよかったと気持ちよかったこの動画を見たことで自分に自信があるのもいいんだけどもそれよりも自分のことを聞かれた時にしっかりと自信を持ってパッと答えられる人間になりたいいやなるよってそう思っているあなたがそこにいるのであれば見るだけで頭の中グローバル化しちゃったんだよ。最後まで見てくれた皆さんありがとうございます。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録忘れずに高評価も忘れずにまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。バイバイ。